We are live. Come on through, come on through, come on through, come on through. Before we get started, make sure you like, make sure you share. Now, in this episode of this here podcast, we're talking about losing 30 pounds quickly, but losing it and keeping it off and looking snatched and doing it in the way of my superstars, of my celebrities. Again, I trained some of the most famous people on the planet. I've trained everybody from Tony Braxton, Candy Burst, Malaysia Pargo, Manyetta Shaw, Mama June, everybody. And I'm going to share with you some tips that's going to help you look absolutely amazing, especially if you need to lose 20 to 40 pounds quickly. If your number one problem area is your belly, lose that quickly. If you're trying to look snatched, quickly. If you need a revenge body, quickly. I'm just saying, I'm about to share some tips. But again, make sure you like, make sure you share. Also, too, do me a favor. DM me hashtag 30. Okay. I'm doing a get snatched before spring challenge. Okay. And the goal is to help you lose 15 to 20 before spring. Okay. We're 5 weeks out. That's what I have set up for my bricks. My bricks will tell you once I set out my agenda in terms of what we gonna do. First thing is to lose 15 or more before the spring, which is 5 weeks away. The other objective is to get rid of your belly. So if your belly is your number one problem area and you want to look absolutely amazing, stunning, you want to shut down your next event. Matter of fact, what you got coming up? Put it in the comment section for me, please. What you got coming up that you want to look good for? Also put the date in which you will be participating in that event or that special occasion, because I want to get you snatched. So again, put 30. Well, actually, DM me 30 if you're on Instagram. DM me 30. If you're on Facebook, DM me 30. But if you're on YouTube, wait until the broadcast is over. Put 30 in the comment section, and yeah, I'm gonna put you on my challenge. Once you get my online workout program, you're instantly registered. Okay, it's $30 a month, $1 a day, and I'm personally gonna coach you. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Again, you'll hear me say my tagline is I train superstars and I'm gonna help you look like one too. So let me help you look like the stars that I train. So let's talk about it. So one of the things I want to talk about today is essentially working out like a celebrity. Okay. Again, I train a whole bunch of them. So, one of the things that stands out is everybody always gets ready for an event. Okay. Let's take the Grammys. Let's take the Oscars. Let's take some of the events that you might have in your city, whatnot, whatnot. People train for stuff like that. They just don't show up and be like, hey, it's me. No, there's some preparation that goes into that. First of all, if it's 4 weeks out, oh, we getting it in. We locking in. And that's how you have to be whenever you have a trip coming up. You got to act like this is your red carpet moment. So not only do you have to be ready and you have to do the work and you have to be diligent and you have to show up every day and really not take days off leading up to your stuff, you have to create more moments like that. You have to create more situations for yourself. Okay, let me give you a great case in point. My brick, Manyetta Shaw, Carter. She's one of the best socialites I've ever seen here in Atlanta. Mo will go, look, if you have an event, Mo gonna be there. Okay, so she always has to be ready. Now, let's go back to you. Now, if you're part of my hermit ministry, throw your hand up, please. My hermit ministry, what I call my hermit ministry is for the folks who don't go nowhere. Now, one of the things that I require once you're on my program, once I get you fine, you got to go out somewhere. You got to be seen. Makes no sense at all for you to work on your fine, for you to get gorgeous, and for you to stay in the house. We ain't doing that no more. Now, if you're a part of my singles ministry, throw your hand up. If you tired of being single, throw your hand up. I'm about to help you out too. Here's the thing. When I make you fine, you got to go places. Okay, that's a given. That's what I require. Because here's the thing. When you work on your fine and you put yourself out there, now you make yourself even more attractive. See, a lot of y'all don't go out because you don't feel attractive. So that's why I step in and I'm like, okay, let me make you fine. All you need is a phone. I'm going to coach from your phone personally. Boom. So that takes out all of that excuse over there in terms of, oh, but I don't feel attractive. I don't feel, I want to go out when I look my best. See, I take care of all of that. I take that excuse out. So now you banging. Boom, 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 boom. Now take that thing outside. Take it outside. Take it outside. Let people see your fine. Let people ooh and ah over your curves. Let people go get you. Let people just take it all in. Take all that fine in. Let people see that you're blessed coming in and you're blessed going out. That's what it's all about. You remember as a kid, we used to be like, that's what it's all about. And it really is. So you go from being, and you'll hear me talk about personal brands all the time, okay? When you work on your fine, when you work on your curves and you just unnerve people, that's you working on your personal brand. Hate to break it to you, but much like Mercedes-Benz, much like an LV bag, much like a lot of stuff, Nike, Rolex, brands like that, Apple, much like those things are brands, you're a brand too. And that's why you got to work on your brand. Because for my singles ministry, when you work on your brand and you make your brand attractive like a star, like a celebrity, guess what? Guess what? You go from being a nice to have to a must have. You go from being a nice to have to a must have. A nice to have is, okay, she's cool, but a must have is, I gotta have that. Like, I need that in my life. I need to see that fine every day in my house, like for the rest of my life. And even when I pass away, I need to see it when it comes through the pearly gates. I need that to be a part of my life forever. And that's what we're doing. We're going from being a nice to have to a must have by working on your own personal brand, by training like a star, by looking like a star. Think about it. Some of the most attractive people can pick and choose who they want to deal with. That's where we want to be. But you can't do that when you ain't looking and when you ain't feeling a certain way. Because when you ain't looking and you're not feeling a certain way, guess what? You don't go nowhere. And even if you go somewhere, let me hurt your feelings, you don't talk to nobody. You don't want to be bothered. You're the person with the little crinkly face with your arms folded and your feet crossed over with the body language of don't talk to me. I don't want to be talked to. I'm here, but I really don't want to be here. My girl drugged me out and I really don't want to be here. But I'm here. But again, when you're not feeling confident, when you're not feeling good about yourself, you close yourself off with your body language. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Look, you talking about so true. I'm talking to somebody. You fold your arms up. You got the little crappy little look on your face. And as a man, when we see your face all crinkled up and your arms folded, your feet crossed, and you looking around like you don't want to be there, you're on your phone. You're looking at your phone. You don't want nobody to make eye contact with you. They don't make eye contact. They don't talk to you, but you'll get on social media and be like, oh, there's such a shortage of men. The pool of men is just so shallow. Just not a lot of men out there because you don't talk to them. Because you don't feel good about yourself. We're gonna change that up because now we're gonna start to train like a rock star, train like a celebrity, look like a celebrity, and be able to command a room like a celebrity. So if you're trying to drop 30 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds quickly, you're trying to get snatched quickly. Come on, put DM me 30. Let's change your look. Let's change your life. So we can have your dance card full this spring and this summer. I have made no bones about it. My goal is to get you booed up with the person you want to be booed up with. Again, I'm taking you from being a nice to have to a must have. Feel me on that. So you can pick and choose anybody you want to deal with versus dealing with the people who like to circle around when they done ran out of people to mess around with. You know, those people who hit you up in the DMs. Hey, big head, just checking in to see how you doing. Because they feel like you ain't doing nothing no way because you hadn't changed. You still the same. And so they feel comfortable with circling back around to holler at you because they feel like you ain't got no options. Let's change that. We're going to change your look. We're going to change your life. And we're going to change the caliber of people you start seeing moving forward. Amen? Can we agree? Throw your hand up, please. Throw your hand up, please. Throw your hand up, please, if you got me. Because spring is coming, summer's coming. And again, I want you to shut down every single room you step into. That's the assignment. I can't make that no more plain. I want you to shut it down. That cruise you're going on, shut it down. Girls trip, shut it down. Any special events, any special occasions, shut it down. Nobody else should be looking at nobody else but you. All eyes on you. Tupac Shakur. All eyes on you. Nobody else. That's how we rolling. So that's what's up. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Be good. Be great. Dominate. How about that? Love y'all. But again, DM me #30 so you can get my online workout program, and that's going to lead you into my Get Snatched by the Spring Challenge. Okay? So let's go. Love y'all. Be good. I'm gone.